Let's do a little bit of that shadow work. Actually, I want to stand just here, but I want to remind you that our shadows point to the earth, and we can actually follow them into center of the earth. And when sun is in the 11th house like this, 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, when the sun is in the 11th, our shadow points to the 5th. We won't do this for too long because bright light, but I'm out here in this moment because Mercury is currently behind the sun. Venus still very close as well, but today, where are we? June 14th, 2024 is the day when Mercury aligns behind the sun for Cazimi. So Mercury is in the heart of it. Let's use Mercury's mudra here to block the light a little bit. But there's two ways that Mercury can conjoin the sun. One, and this is when Mercury is retrograde, which today he is not, is Mercury between Earth and the sun. And that happened a couple months back in the sign of Aries, and now Mercury is behind the sun in his home sign of Gemini, which is why I call this a Aries, Gemini, Mercury synodic cycle. So the two practices I like to employ, whether Mercury's between us and the sun, that's Mercury retrograde conjunct sun for Cazimi, or Mercury behind the sun, that's direct Mercury conjunct the sun, is one, to look to the light and don't go blind. So typically I will close my eyes. I do this and get the light show going. The eyelids, and you press them a bit, and the vision space can initiate. Turn that around again. And I'm not going to do this while you are here. I'm going to do this as I just did before the share. I will do it again afterwards. It's Gemini, do everything twice. Right, Chase the cat? Yes. Apples on the tree, and this tree is very important to us for very important reasons having to do with baby. And Anna and I are currently in the waiting game. Our baby's due date was yesterday. And so we're waiting and letting baby arrive when baby arrives. She's on her own timeline, but also, of course, there's some nervousness, you know. So that's the thing that I'm currently out here working on. What are you working on today, this week, this month, this year, this life? These Cazimi times are really profound opportunities for us to receive through the light of the sun a message. And some of us receive messages audibly, some visually, some will hear a song or have a scent reactivate a deep memory. Especially with Mercury and Gemini, just know that the message should actually come in many ways, and it's okay if it doesn't come in the way that you would expect it to. But looking towards the light, eyes closed, letting visions and sparkles and strange images and shapes appear in the kind of amber light of your eyelids is a wonderful way to play. And then I like to turn my back towards the sun and do the shadow work, and just know that, like, right now it's Mercury, sun, me, earth, or even with Venus there, Venus, Mercury, sun, me, earth. And you know, Jupiter is kind of in the zone. It's not a straight line right now, but Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, sun, me, earth, which is all of us, you know. And remembering that in astrology, we are measuring the planets and the signs like a Cazimi from the center of the earth where we are all one. We are measuring our experience of Earth's experience of the heavenly happenings. So tuning into that and seeing how my particular contribution can, right? And then tuning into places nearby that might speak to you of shadow and the light. And of course, always doing this with the mouth closed and the ears open, right? So maybe you heard that bird. What does the bird have to say? What does this split mandarin that chased the cat just brought my attention to have to say? Chase, you're on YouTube, bro. Not impressed. This is going to be the source for my meditations today. The orange that looks like a lime. All right, well, thanks for spending some time with me. Whether it's day or night, I hope you'll turn your body towards the sun and feel Mercury, sun, you, earth. If it's light outside and the clouds allow you to cast a shadow, I can't more highly recommend the shadow practice where we can feel that message coming to us through the light and through us to the earth. See you in space, friends. May you receive a message of blessing, support. May you be a messenger of these as well.